Okay, class, we're starting in section 5.7, decimal applications, mean, median, and mode. Section A, finding the mean. The mean average of a set of number items is the sum of the items divided by the number of items. Example, find the mean of the following test scores: 87, 75, 96, 91, and 78. So that would mean that we need to add all of these values. So we have the mean is equal to, we have 87 plus 75 plus 96 plus 91 plus 78. And that's all divided by, we have 5 numbers, that's all divided by 5. So now we could go off to the side and add these numbers together. So now 7 and 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19, plus 8 is 27. 2 and 8 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 9 is 26, plus 9 is 35, plus 7 is 42. So we will have 427 divided by 5. Now we have to divide this out. So we would take 5 into 427, and as I stated before, I like to have at least 2 digits behind the decimal. So now we divide this out. 5 goes into 42 8 times. 42 minus 40 is 2, bring down our 7. Now we say 5 into 27 goes 5 times. 5 times 5 times 5 is 25. 27 minus 25 is 2. We bring down our first 0. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. So we have no remainder. So our final answer is 85.4. Okay, now we go to section B. Section B states, finding the median. The median of a set of numbers in numerical order is the middle number. So in order to find the median, you must put the numbers from smallest to greatest before you do anything. And then it will be the middle number if it's an odd amount of numbers. Now, if the number of items is even, the median is the sum of the middle two numbers divided by 2. Okay, we're going to do two line-up activities here. Now, we're going to imagine that we're in a classroom where we have various ages. So let's say someone is 24, 29, 18, 19, and 23. Okay, now let's say we just did 5 people. Now the first thing we would need to do is to line this up from the smallest to the greatest. So we have 18, 19, 23, 24, and 29. So since it's an odd amount of numbers, the number in the middle is your median. So your median equals 23. Now, let's take these same numbers here, but this time let's add another number to it. So we had 24, 29, 18, 19, 23, and say we had 37. Okay, so now we line these up from the smallest to the greatest, which is 18, 19, 23, 24, 29, and finally 37. Now, if you notice here, we have 6 numbers here. But what we're supposed to do is take the middle 2 numbers here. So these middle 2 numbers is 23 and 24. So what we would do here in order to determine that they're the middle 2 numbers is you have the same amount of numbers in front of them as you have in back of them. That's what you would do when you have an even set. So now we would add these 2 numbers together and divide them by 2. 23 plus 24 is 47 divided by 2. Now we would take this 2 into 47. So now 2 goes into 4 twice. 4 minus 4 is 0. We bring down our 7. 2 goes into 7 3 times. Now we'll put a decimal Bring it up here and bring down this 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So our median is equal to 23.5. Okay, now we have another example here. It says find the median of the list of numbers. Now we have this list of numbers here. It looks as though these numbers are in order from smallest to greatest. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know that the fifth number, which happens to be 24, is the middle number. So your median is 24. Now we come down here to the next example. Now this is all out of order. So let's put these numbers in order. The lowest number is 36. The next lowest number is 65. Then 71. Oh, I didn't give myself enough room. So it'd be 36, 65, 71. Then we could cross them off here. 36, 65, 71. The next is 78. Then we have 88, 91, and then the last two are 95 and 95. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 numbers here. So these are the middle two numbers. You have 3 in front, 3 in back. So we will add these two together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off to the side here. 78 and 88 gives us, what's that, 166. Now you know we have to take these numbers here after we add them together, and I'll write it out a little formally here. We'll divide that by 2. So it'll be 166 divided by 2. Now I could go off here to the side and take 2. I didn't give myself enough room. Let me do it over here. 2 into 166. 2 goes into 16 8 times. And then 16 minus 16 is 0. Bring down your 6. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So we had 83 with no remainder. So our answer here is 83. So we will write median equals 83. Now the next thing we have to find in section C is the mode. The mode of a set of number is the number that occurs most often. It is possible for a set of numbers to have more than one mode or to have no mode. Now let me explain to you what no mode is. No mode just means that all of the numbers appear once. If all of the numbers appear once or one time, your answer is no mode. But once, if you have at least one number that appears more than once, then your answer is going to be some numerical value. So we look here. Let's group these together. Okay, first of all, we only have 114 here, but we have 2 10s. So far, those 2 10s is the mode. Okay, 13 is only one of them. Now we have 3 15s. So let's cross out these 10s because now the 15s are your mode. Now we have 117, 2 18s, and 120. So your mode here is 15. Okay, now, well, before we go down here to the last thing, I want to give you a couple numbers to take a look at. Say I have 4, 3, 7, 9, 15, 22, and 33. Okay, if you look at these numbers, all of these only appear one time. So your answer here, your mode, is equal to no mode. That is your answer, no mode. Now we have another case here that I want to do. Let's say we had 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 7, 9, 15, 15, and 17. Now we had 3 sets of numbers that all appear twice. So all 3 of these numbers would be your mode. So your mode would be 2, 3, and 15. And that will be it. Okay, now we come to the important note about the term average. Consider the following salaries for a company in thousands. So we add all these numbers together. And of course you have your chart in your course pack. Now remember, these are in all thousands of dollars. Now we didn't write them out in thousands because it would have been a lot of zeros. But when you put all of these numbers together, it's 25 numbers. And we know that the mean is we add all these numbers up and divide it by how many numbers we have. Now, this is equal to, when we add all these numbers together, it gives us 1,425 divided by 25. So we divide, we go off to the side, we take 25 into 1,425. 25 goes into 142 5 times. 5 times 25 is 125. That leaves 17 and we bring down our 5. 25 goes into 175 7 times. 7 times 25 is 175 with no remainder. So our mean is $57,000. Now our median. Now it says the median. We know we line these up from smallest to greatest, which is already lined up. It's 25 numbers. We have 1220, so we know the 13th number is the 30, which is our median. So the median is 30,000. And finally it says find the mode salary for our company. 20 appears more than any of them, so the mode is 20,000. Now we come down here to this question. So at the bargaining table, which one's the average? Now see, that's subjective. If you're the company, you're going to pick the highest one. You're going to take the average, which is 57,000. If you're the union or whoever's bargaining, you're going to take the mode, which is 20,000, because most of the workers are at 20,000, and that would give you more bargaining leverage. But then the median, a lot of times people don't settle for the median, or that would be the compromise, to act as if everyone is at the median salary. So that is it.